Alrighty guys, so we're here at SENC 25, and Custom3DNerf, or as I like to call him, my homie Avery, brought his Nike. Now he still uses the Nike 1.0 because frankly it's snappy and it fits in his funky fresh holster, but he's also made what's essentially just a better version of that. And that is this. It's the same Apollo style handle down here, but he's 3D printed an entire casing for the Zeus flywheels that he put in. He's gone ahead and epoxied the tactical rail back on. He's added his usual stock to the back, and the stock, if we take it out, will show you that he hides his lipo in here, and then beyond the lipo we have that rapid strike pusher just hanging out in there. So this ultimately winds up being like it's what I call on the channel all the time a pseudo primary, which means that it's somewhere between a primary and a secondary. It's designed off of his secondary, but it fires much more like a primary, but it takes all of the best things about the Zeus, or in this case the Chaos, as it is full auto, and puts it in not only a smaller package, but also it's really, really sweet. I just love the loading mechanism. It reminds me a great deal of real steel to load through the handle like this. Now, there is no way to stagger the firing mechanism, which is a real shame because it is full auto, so you just get that first shot, and the first shot, I don't even want to say limps out. It comes out at a relatively high FPS, but the secondary and tertiary shots are much, much better. So if we fire over in a this-away direction, you'll see that that is a 3-round burst. That tree is hit and empty. So if we grab one more, I'll do one quick burst fire for you. But I think that this is really sweet. He says that it's very rough because he did in fact make it the night before, but that's just kind of the nature of the beast. Like, if you haven't modded a blaster 5 minutes before you walk out the door for the war, then you haven't nerfed long enough. The putty work is a little bit rough, but honestly, it comes out looking pretty clean because he painted it to match his 3D printed parts. So ultimately, I think it's pretty sweet. Again, Zeus style performance out of a much smaller package that loads via the Apollo mechanism. I really dig this blaster. Huge thanks to Avery for sharing it with me so that I could showcase it on this video for you. So I'm calling it the Nike 2.0. I have no idea what he's going to call it, but there will be a build video of it on his channel, which I will link in the description box below. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.